Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Enter the Gungeon. On my co-op stream, well, Kate's co-op stream that I was a part of last night, I think I've had a quantum leap with respect to my relative Gungeon play. Knowledge of... we'll take the Abyssal Tentacles, by the way. That seems like an awesome item if we're looking for something to probe the deep reaches of our own psyche and physical corporeal form simultaneously. A little bit of a quantum leap when it comes to understanding how we are supposed to game Gungeon a little bit. Oh, you freaking idiot! Dang it! I didn't expect that armor to last that long anyway, but come on now. There's a chandelier falling on me in the first room. It's supposed to give me one bullet guy, and I shoot him and then get acquainted with things. That was a little bit of a rude start. So here's a couple of Gungeon tips that I'm gonna let you guys in on, that you have probably let me in on prior, but I have chosen to neglect to preserve a little bit of my own naivete moving forward. Don't blow up the freaking barrel, you jerk! I needed that water barrel in order to make some progress in the future. Well, you know what? This thing's getting eaten here by the rat regardless. We don't even have a weapon that we can switch to take the ammo for it. Runs fine so far. I'm not gonna tilt super early, you know, this is like taking half a heart of damage early on in Isaac. It's suboptimal. There's no logical case or line of play that you can argue for in this situation that's good that we lost our armor early, but it's also not the kiss of death. Armor is fairly easy to come by. We could even this up with one surprisingly good dodge, basically. Watch out for the rubber bullets there. And we're good. First one is, apparently, if you don't pick up a key on the floor, you're guaranteed to get a key on the floor. From the shopkeeper, I should say. So even if a key drops, the rat will not eat them. If you need to make sure that you get 2 keys for reasons that I can't possibly think of, fireplace level, what you can do, even if you start with 1 key, is just not pick up any keys that drop, and as a result, get the ability to buy 1 from the shop, and then you can get 3 keys total on the floor, open a chest, and also get 2 keys to open the fireplace secret room. It's a little bit of a strange thing to talk about the consequences. Oh, that was bad. To talk about the consequences of, because you're like, well, if there's a key on the, oh my god, if there's a key on the ground, and I start with 2 keys, or I start with 1 key, sorry, that takes me to 2 keys, which allows me to open the fireplace. True, yes, this is indisputable. Arithmetic, mathematical fact. But this allows you to have 1 on the shop in case you want to get a 3rd key and open up a chest on the floor while also being able to have 2 keys to open up whatever you come across secret room wise, or maybe you want to open another chest, I don't know, save it for the next floor. Is buying keys that valuable? I think the answer is sometimes. The other thing is, I have made it to a floor now that I have never seen before, and I'll just leave that there as a little bit of a tease, and you guys can hopefully see that happen over the course of this very episode right here, but it is going to require us to follow the sewer path, and in following the sewer path, hopefully we'll manage to make that happen. But there are no guarantees, you know? I would be over the moon just to beat the Dragon again. In fact, I'd be over the moon to just have a decent run in general. I'm still at the point where Gungeon is difficult enough where, you know, I don't need to beat the whole game on soul level 1 in order to feel like I'm doing my part here. So there is a key for sale, as we would expect there to be. There's a map, a couple of blanks, C4. It's not really worth my time to get C4 early. Ammo drop could very well be more valuable, and also we have no means with which to use ammo drop and derive any value whatsoever from it right now, as a result of the fact that we're still rolling exclusively our starting pistol. Unfortunately, but we have enough money to buy a key for sure, which basically means we can open a chest. Hopefully, we've already seen 1, right? Yeah, it's a green chest. Green chests are better than blue chests. I keep getting myself confused here. There is a tier list. I don't know if it's because, like, there must have been a game that I played when I was younger. We're probably going to want to shoot that one. There must have been a game I played when I was younger where I thought, like, or where the rarity was different. And as a result, it's been, like, ingrained in my brain that blue is better than green, but green is actually better than blue. We're not going to be able to open this chest, actually. I just realized We only have one key for sale on the floor, so we'll go look around. Although I'm starting to think, like my whole MO right now is trying to get the sewer room. But if we don't have a water barrel, because our earlier one got shot, then I guess we will want to use a key to open this green chest. There could be a second water barrel, but I find it kind of tedious to look for. I'd rather notice it on the fly and then get it. Alien engine. That seemed right. Oh, we got another key in here. And, it's secret room. It just... I wish that I had a better methodology for telling you how I find secret rooms. As of right now, I'm just feeling it out. And it's lucky enough for me that it's working for the most part. So the alien engine is great. Except when it sucks. And it kind of sucks to flawless a boss with. Because, you have to be right up in their grill. Trying to take them to a hotel must be a football coach, is the way you got them playing the field. Just trying to play it very, very cautiously here. Anytime I can get in there and deal a little damage. I didn't have another blank because I found the secret room. God damn it! I was just trying to get in there and deal a little damage with Alien Engine. It's not a good weapon for dealing with bosses at range. The extra hit that I took there doesn't bother me because we got more HP, but I'm a little disappointed in the sense that I took damage there in the first place. Let's see what our boss gun is. Those are Gun Knight boots, right? Gun Knight Greaves, so they give you armor every floor, which is disgustingly good. I am going to come and shoot this chest. And hopefully we'll get junk out of it so we can sell it later. And then I think we're gonna leave. I don't really want to buy anything. We have one key. We'll use it on the next floor to open a chest that is hopefully half decent. I don't love our existing situation, but maybe Alien Engine is like actually acceptable for what we're rolling with here. As a room clearer, like it could be worse. But I'm feeling a little bit of a certain lack of... Oh, we don't want that right now. A certain lack of range, which basically means a certain lack of safety. That being said, we are gonna just like toast enemies so quickly. The only downside is we have to be right next to them in order to hit them. But the damage that it does is pretty impressive. Admittedly. This gun should never be reloaded. I feel like we should just go hard with the Alien Engine there, and that actually saved us a lot of grief, probably. That was so bad. The other thing with the Alien Engine, in case you can't notice, it locomotes you like crazy because it pushes out such like an incredible force. Pushes you backwards, but we're gonna try to make it work here, man. But it carries a pretty considerable risk along with it. But as you can see, like, for dealing with certain enemies that are oftentimes annoying, it just torches them real quick. But I would kill for a weapon with a little range here. Table Tech Stun. Certain subset of the Gungeon population rags on me a little for taking these Table Tech weapons. Or Table Tech items. But I think without having very much range to go on... Are we not done here? Okay. Without having very much range to go on, I'm going to be happy to have an item that can stun enemies so we can get close. This looks like a shrine based on that lantern. Sure, offer tribute for 10 coins. We can also offer tributes for like increasing amounts of money, so the next one should be... Wow, that was super fast. The next one should be 20, but it gives us a better benefit. I don't actually know what it does. All I know is that when I get it on stream, people go, oh shit, get it! YV! You know, it's Nuclear Throne Man. It says bullets from nowhere. I'm assuming maybe sometimes when you shoot, you get, you have more bullets, basically. That's my assumption. It seems relatively logical given the circumstances. Thank God we got our armor back there. I was getting a little embarrassed. We did get some ammo as well. I shouldn't be embarrassed about taking damage on this floor because, I I mean, quite honestly, Alien Engine is one of the hardest items, I think, in the game to actually hit enemies with without getting hit yourself. It's pretty easy to hit enemies. You just walk up and press right bumper. But it's fairly difficult to hit them without getting hit yourself. That's where the real... Oh my god. It's the real crux of the problem here. Even just navigating the pits here can be annoying. In fact, let's roll like this for a while. People have strong opinions about Alien Engine, and I think it's fairly easy to see why. More ammo for the gun that I'm not even sure I like yet. Especially if you've got to get close to an enemy. Oh my god, that was a huge whiff. If you've got to get close to an enemy, but they fire like as you get close, seems a little dangerous. Grenades, though, go down in like a single tap, which is awesome. Ghosts are probably a little too risky, so we'll roll with the other gun. I thought that would have fully reloaded it, but apparently not. We do have an item coming up. Anything, you know, green or better, I'll pop. Blue is worse than green. Okay, well, let's stand by what we said then. I do think Elder Blank is worth taking, and actually the Huntsman might be worth taking as well. There's a room of some specialty that I have nothing to deal with right now. Unfortunately, it's possible we'll take it. The problem is the Huntsman doesn't solve our principal problem right now, which is that our weapon loadout primarily benefits us when we get right up next to an enemy. And the Huntsman will be able to block enemy bullets, which is fantastic, but at the same time, it doesn't give us a long-range threat, which is something that I'm going to need here if we're ever... Oh, God. If we're ever going to have a chance to get through, like, floors 3, 4, and 5 without getting hit, we're going to need the... We're going to need to pick up a little extra something, you know? We're going to need to give us something that gives us a threat from afar. I gotta say, though, Table Tech Stun is doing a lot of work here. I really, really would like to get a long-range gun before fighting this boss. If we miss out on getting our Flawless on the second boss, it's not the Kiss of Death. I want to avoid that line of reasoning because it's just gonna, you know, it's gonna prove deleterious for myself. Because if I don't Flawless that boss, I'm gonna be like, oh, what's the point of even continuing with... Ah! What's the point of even continuing with the run at that point, right? But, I'm hoping that we don't have to worry about that, and instead we can just Flawless the boss. I really thought that this could be a time for us to make some progress with Elevator Man, too, considering that we get armor every floor. Actually, it wouldn't take that much for it to happen. If we get one armor drop, then we get armor every floor, and the armor drop from a boss is not rare, then we can make it happen. Green chests. We got 2 greens, or 1 blue, 1 green. Oh, it's the ultimate test. Green is better. Oh, we did find the secret room as well. And we got something we can't use yet, but that doesn't mean we won't be able to use it in the future. Open green. Ah, it gave us HP. That's actually a huge step forward for us. We will fight the boss. As much as I think we probably are doomed to not Flawless it, we will fight the boss. We do have a lot of blanks. Okay, I don't know, like, you could probably see me kind of floundering here. I think we gotta fight the second boss with our default weapon. As ridiculous as it sounds, I think it's the most likely way for me to come out of this with a Flawless. Occasionally, I am gonna be... Whenever he does his missiles, we'll knock those down as quickly as possible. We're out of blanks now. That's like a really bad sign this early. But whenever he does laser beam, we'll get in there and Alien Engine the bejesus out of him. I do have to worry about the crowd control octopodes, though. Fortunately, the one is hanging out right behind him, which is extremely annoying to deal with. Okay. Little dicey. Even just lighting him on fire is worth a little. No! A little over-aggressive on Alien Engine. We've ruined our flawless attempt. But at the same time, man, I think we performed admirably there. This is like the second best case scenario. The best case scenario would be play extremely well, get the flawless. This scenario is play pretty well, don't get the flawless, but don't feel bad about your performance either. I mean, the only other option was getting right in there with the Alien Engine, and that didn't seem too likely. We actually got 2 armor drops and a grenade launcher. The grenade launcher does not strike me as a great option, but it does give us range against bosses, so there is that, but I kind of feel like we're getting hamstrung by a lack of utility weapons right now. Table Tech Stun is making up for that somewhat. We did get HP on this floor. 2 armor drops plus Gun Knight Greaves means we should be able to talk to Elevator Man and make some progress, actually. He wants 3 armor, right? Not 3 blanks. Hey, need some reinforcing. Can you bring me 3 armor? Yes. You can have them. Can you bring me 180 shells and 4 keys? It's not impossible. It's not ideal, but it's not impossible. That basically means 1 run where we, like, buy nothing except keys, probably. And it would probably benefit us to go to Sewer Town as well. Okay, get your weapons set up appropriately here. No, I don't want Grenade Launcher. I want Alien Engine as our alternative weapon. Take this. I guess we could have taken HP on the last floor, now that I think about it, but... It's another room in which we probably want Marine Sidearm. And then once we kill this guy, which will happen, like, next hit, we want to go Alien Engine. Lucky us. Had that room been designed slightly differently, we definitely would have taken damage there. I don't know, man. I think I really like the Alien Engine as, like, as much as I like when I use the Convict and get the Sawed Off, or start with the Sawed Off, obviously. I'm like, man, I hate having to get super close to enemies just to deal any damage. This is like the extreme of that, which I think I actually prefer, because it seems like as long as you hit the enemy with the Alien Engine, they will die. This would combo really well with an item like... Oh, we have to open this. There's no contest. This would combo really well with an item like Potion of Iron Skin or Potion of Lead Skin. So that we can just get in there, pop invincibility, and then immediately go to town with the Alien Engine. I don't know if we'd be able to... I don't know if we'd be able to get it to the point where the average boss would die before that... before the potion ran out, but it is, of course, that's the idea, I suppose. Okay, lucky dodge. I don't know, we're starting to piece together something half-decent here, and I think if you're watching, you might be able to feel it too. This is not, it's not as over as I may have exaggerated it to be. At the time, it didn't feel like an exaggeration, but, oh, that was a... He got me good there. At the time, it didn't feel like an exaggeration. It felt like we were really running out of time to get something incredible accomplished here. But I think maybe all we need is a utility weapon. And then Alien Engine plus a better active for our boss fights could help us get a lot of work done. But I, you know, truth be told, basically have no idea what's coming for us on the rest of this run. I mean, even Mushroom Man is not going to stand up to that for very long. Cube Man's got no chance. Mage Man was even worse. Okay. Speak to this guy. Buy a key to get that chest early. I think it's acceptable. Utility belt, I don't really care about, honestly. Holding a second item. That might be good, but basically, what does that mean for us in real terms right now? Pretty much we would be paying 63 to not use our ammo drop right now. And possibly in the future getting more out of it. Zilla shotgun. Quadruple the fun. I have no idea what this is, but it came out of a golden chest, so I will use it. It's a chargeable shotgun. Okay, I mean, this seems really good. The shots also ricochet like crazy. Maybe we save that as our utility boss killer? I don't know, it kind of seems like it. We have so many weapons that incentivize close range. This is Alien Engine time, man. And I resent that a little bit. But it does seem like the Zilla shotgun might be awesome. Very low on armor, or not armor, ammo. Magazine size, but it could yet prove very advantageous. I mean, we do have the ammo drop. Might be a little guilty of trying to use the ammo drop in a fashion that is too cute to actually be relevant most of the time. This guy should be done. I kind of feel like our strat of using the Alien Engine as our main boss-killing weapon makes the most sense, honestly. Yo, that is not nearly as much damage out of the grenade launcher as I expected. Just for the record. I almost feel, first off, like the grenade launcher's kind of shit. But secondly, that our strat for taking out the Dreadnought, and maybe all bosses moving forward, stack up blanks, maybe even buying them if you have to, although I understand that that's a little bit of a grandiose plan. And then just get in there, Alien Engine. When the enemy shoots, you blank. Okay, we're out of 25 bullets for this. The crowd control on Alien Engine is just ridiculous. Okay, from afar, obviously, this is not our go-to option. Reload. Catch him like that. Was that worth it? I mean, taking the damage? No, of course not, but... Good shit, good shit. At least light him on fire. You know the deal. You got him close! If you're not gonna hit him, you gotta take out another gun. Okay. Don't die. Don't die. This seems like an okay opportunity to use this. Just shoot once more! Holy shit, okay. We lived. And we got the hip holster, which actually seems incredible. With... Reload for me. You won't reload anymore. Maybe with Zilla shotgun, you shoot once. Reload. It shoots so bad, though. I almost feel like it makes the most sense to use with the grenade launcher, but the grenade launcher is not really that good right now. Like, against these weapons. It might be a better room clearer, but I'm hard-pressed to find a situation in which I'm content to be rolling the grenade launcher with 25 ammo as opposed to something like the Stinger with 50. Now, mind you, that's a very common kind of roguelite-ish problem. You don't have that choice right now. You just have the grenade launcher. We should open this, if possible. And as a result, we kind of... We can't play cute with that strategy as much as I'd like. So, I think we come down here, talk to the shopkeeper, buy the key. Come back here. Open the blue chest. The blue chest gives me cluster bomb. So we'll use the ammo drop. I'm going to take it for Alien Engine, as ridiculous as this may seem. Then we're going to take the cluster mine as our active item. Was this worth it? I mean, I consider it a pretty lateral move, unfortunately, but it's not horrible. I am somewhat skeptical of our chances of making this run work long-term, but we're in a great situation if we get, like, a gun as good as the Stinger. Every time we fire Stinger, it'll fire twice. I'm trying to think of what else. Any gun, like the Scrambler, I think we had hip holster with the Scrambler earlier. It's awesome. I just worry that... How I have not been hit yet is beyond me. I just worry that we're kind of lacking enough that this run could just be totally done. But I'm going to try something here. We basically have doubled our ammo with the grenade launcher, and we know it's not really that good against bosses. Okay, not a good start. But we know every time you fire a grenade, it's going to fire 2. Is this worth it? I don't know. It might be worth it temporarily. It's definitely not worth it for enemies that die in one hit regardless. But it is making these rooms very comfortable for me, at least. That one fired about 30 shots at the same time. I don't know how it happened, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Might as well take more ammo for this for now. We're getting real tight. You know what? Yeah, there you go. Kill the thwomps. I don't want to deal with thwomps. I don't know why we oh, you know what? It's the pop-pop, I guarantee that's why we're shooting more bullets when I think that we should not be shooting more bullets. Is the fact that we got that YV option. We get 1 extra bullet every time from the hip holster. 1 extra grenade every time. And then occasionally... Whoa, I didn't know you were alive. You blended in with the wall a little bit there. And then 1 extra on top of that, or more sometimes as a result of YV. That's cool. I had no idea, actually. There's, like, no excuse for using grenade launcher on these guys at this point. We do have a shaman down here. You kidding me? He lived through the first grenade? Okay. Yeah, no, of course, I understand. Oh, 1 grenade left. I mean, it's been nice while it lasted, but... we can't even shoot because we're out of ammo in it, I suppose, which means we can't reload. Okay, the mage is being protected by the shaman, who's connected to the leg bone. The leg bone's connected to the dick bone. Dick bone's connected to the shit bone. Shit bone's connected to the fuck bone. It's not that anatomically incorrect. Good. You've stunned Death himself with your actions. Look, I'll be the first to tell you, 1 HP does not set us up for greatness here. We have no keys there. I really feel like we got not quite enough on this run. And I'm not resigning myself to defeat yet. Stun him! Stun him! I'm not quite resigning myself to defeat yet anyway, but we're getting close, man. Like, I never should have made that dodge, but I'm glad I did in hindsight. This guy. People said it was funny that I convinced myself the laser sight did anything last time. I don't know, man. I thought the laser sight was okay. Let's crack this. Pink Guanstone. That did give us 1 HP. I'm not sure if it gives us anything else beyond that. Like 1 HP container, I should say. Health increased. Sure. I thought maybe it would have a chance to give us more HP drops from enemies or something, but it can't be too pissed off. I mean, we didn't flawless any bosses on this run, and yet we have 5 HP. That's a kind of surprisingly okay setup. Okay, we're getting low. I guess it can block shots as well. Ah, that was a bad miss. There we go. We're probably fucked. A little too late, and some poor play for sure. I probably should not fight that boss. My temptation was to go fight that boss, which I think is like basically just guaranteeing myself death. Which, if possible, I would rather not do. I really expected that that man would succumb to his injuries. I fell in a trap and died. It was a nasty way for that one to end, and we had some okay weapons, but definitely never really hit a critical mass there. For now, though, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. I'll be back to play as the Hunter next time, and I'll see you next time. Dang it.